thing is about the location of our university. Because our school have two campuses. The first campus is Hangzhou, and another campus is Anji. If you have no idea about where the Hangzhou is, you must know about Shanghai because the first I don't know the first presenter. They are from they're one of the universities in Shanghai. And actually, the Hangzhou and Shanghai they're really close. If you take the high-speed train, it's only gonna cost you like 40 to 50 minutes, so it's really close. We're all in the southeastern part of the China, which is very prosperous and rich. So if you studying here, if you studying Hangzhou, the infrastructure in here would be very great, and we have all the public service, the bus, the railway, the underground, everything's very, very good. So this is the first part of our university about the transportation. And also there are some pictures about Hangzhou. If you never been to Hangzhou before, you need to pay a visit. We have and also the economy in Zhejiang is very prosperous. So we're gonna see some picture. And if you have the kind of experience of shopping online, actually the Jack Ma, he is one of the celebrities in Hangzhou. This is the Alipay. This is some Taobao and Tmall, some shopping application in China. Also, we have some car companies in here. There are some pictures like that. All right. So when it comes to Hangzhou, we also have some World Heritage sites which you can pay a visit, like the West Lake, the Grand Canal, the Liangzhu Cultural Site. There are also some pictures. It's very beautiful. And now we're gonna skip to some.
Press.
Uh,
Yeah. Is the PPT changing? Yeah, because it
yeah,
seems not work. It's not
it's not
updating
working.
on our. Yeah, it's not moving there. It's not updated.
Yeah.
Okay,
How about
now
now? Is it
yeah,
working?
we can. Yeah, we can see
Okay.
our screen.
Okay. Thank you. So now we're come to some programs we have. Okay. Now we have 2,000 and it's almost 3,000 international students in our school. There's a lot. And these are top 10 countries in our university. We have a lot of Indonesian students, Moroccan students, a lot of students from Vietnam, Nigeria, German, Russian, Yemen, Thailand, Uzbekistan, Zimbabwe, etc. So basically, in our university, we have a lot of international students from 127 countries. So if you are worried about probably you will not adapt to the life in here, actually you can find a lot of friends and from maybe from the same country as you, so you don't have to afraid about it. And so these are some programs available right now. So for bachelor programs, English taught, we have robotic engineering, computer science, digital media, artificial intelligence, civil engineering, architecture, food science, international economics and trade, international business, data science and big data technology, visual communication design. So for most bachelor majors, the tuition is 18,000 RMB and the duration is 4 years. For some majors like architecture and visual communication engineering, their tuition fee is higher. It's 21,000 RMB, but the tuition will be longer for architecture because a lot of Chinese students, they also need to finish 5 years undergraduate program in here, then they can get the diploma. So this is something you need to we need to highlight. And for some majors like international economics and international business, the tuition is 16,000 RMB. So it's cheaper compared with other bachelor majors. And when it comes to our master majors, we have those majors available. They are intelligent manufacturing and control engineering. And we don't have this advanced manufacturing and information major anymore. We have a brand new major named electronic information. So if you are interested in this major, the tuition and the duration is also the same. Besides, we have civil engineering, chemical engineering and technology, applied statistics, physics,
Yeah.
mechanical engineering, resource and environment. All right. So in 2025, we're gonna have some new major. The first major is electronic information. The tuition is 25,000 RMB, and the international business for master, and the tuition is also 25,000 RMB. And we also add one bachelor major that is biotechnology, and the tuition is 18,000 RMB. Okay. And now, in terms of our scholarship program, basically we have three different kinds of scholarship. The first one is the CSV, that is the Chinese government scholarship. It's going to cover your tuition, accommodation fee, insurance, and living allowance. Mm, but actually, to be honest, it's a very hard program to get. So we also have other scholarship programs available. And the second one is the Zhejiang Provincial Scholarship, Government Scholarship for International Students. It will cover only the first year of your tuition, and the fee for master is 30,000 RMB. For bachelor is 20,000 RMB. Because as you can see, most our bachelor majors it's 18,000 RMB. So if you got the provincial scholarship, you still have 2,000 RMB left. So the 2,000 RMB will be used. It means you can pay less money in the second year. And besides, we also have scholarship for outstanding new students for ZUST. This is the kind of scholarship that are available in our university. So the first prize is 100%, the second prize is 70%, the third prize is 50%, and the fourth prize is 30%. But it's only going to cover the first year of your tuition. But if you perform well, you can still keep it in the second year and the following years. All right. And if you are not qualified for one, two, three, there's three types of scholarship. We still have promotion scholarship, but it's work the money is 5,000 RMB for the first year. All right, this is the accommodation fees in our university. So actually we have two dorms. The first dorm is Tingsong Dormitory. It's in campus, and the room fee is 1,000 RMB, and we have another one is Donghe, which is off campus, but it's also very close to our university, and the dorm fee is 800 RMB per month. All right, so here are some pictures about our dorm. Yeah, and so basically, if we also have, of course, we also have language program available. So if you're interested in the Chinese language, if you want to learn the Chinese language and do a business after you finish the program, you can also apply. And the tuition for a Chinese language program is one semester is 6,500 RMB. One year it's okay. So the kind of program we have, it's on this PowerPoint. Can you see it?
Yeah, we can see
Yeah,
that.
yeah. This is the kind of programs we have for Bachelor English taught and Master English taught. But we also have some Chinese taught programs. The first one is Business Chinese. It means you're gonna spend 4 years learning Chinese, and in the third year or fourth year, you're gonna learn something about business. So if you have HSK 5, you can skip the first, you need to take an interview organized by our university. If you pass it, you can skip the first year study. You can start from the second year in this major. And the second Chinese taught language program, it's about how to teach foreigners to speak Chinese. We call it international Chinese teaching. And for in terms of this program, you need to have the HSK 5. This is the basic qualification to apply for this program. And the tuition fee is 21,000 RMB. But for other programs, it's on the PowerPoint. Yeah, if you want to know more about it, you can take a screenshot.
Okay. Yeah, for the second questions, yeah, some students asking about the application deadlines and also what kind of the requirements that they need to submit.
Okay, so actually the application for 2025 intake's gonna open tonight. Yeah, tonight. So you can try to contact the China admissions to help you apply. And the application deadline will be in normal cases will be end in July or August. Yeah. And for the kind of requirements, if you apply for English top program, you need to have the IELTS or TOEFL, five, yeah, only 5 point for IELTS. If you're from the English native speaking countries, you don't need to provide like your English certificate, but you need to have the kind of English scores on your graduation certificate. And if your mother tongue is not English language pro it's not English. You need to upload a kind of English certificate to prove your English proficiency. We accept Duolingo as well, or other kind of certificates that can prove your English level.
Okay. Yeah. And then for the next question, yeah, some students they have international standardized tests, and then with the Cambridge curriculum, and then it will release around February or March. As and is it still fine to submit all of that after the application deadline, or they need to upload all the documents before the application deadline?
Hmm. Sorry. So the question is about they couldn't get their degree before the deadline?
They cannot get the academic transcript. Like internationalized standardized test is like a Cambridge curriculum. It will release February and March, but the application deadline it will be like around that. So how if the documents, yeah, their academic degree just released before the after the application deadline?
Actually, you can ask your school to provide a kind of pre-graduation certificate. Actually, for February or March, it's not late for our bachelor master program. Yeah. And if you want to learn the Chinese language program, you only need to upload your high school graduation certificate. Yeah.
And there's also other question. My mother, oh, okay. I'm not coming from English speaking country, but my degree certificate is in English, and then my curriculum, everything is taught in English. So using English for the daily study, is it
Mm.
still need English proficiency, or for the degree certificate stated that their program is English, isn't it?
No need. Yeah. It's also fine. If you're taught in English through your previous program, even you're not from a English native, if you're not English native speaker, but you already got the ability to taught in English, it's also fine. You don't need to prove it anymore.